Okay, dears. In this third hour, the idea is to finish with our text. For example, when is that is over with the text, you have to upload it
Teacher,
to the platform.
if I give the text,
Okay. So those who are finished, please upload your stories to the platform, today's forum. We are going to have some time to finish it because I know that some of you haven't finished yet. I guess that we are going to take just 15 minutes, no more than that, to finish with our stories. And then we are going to begin with the speaking part, okay? So you are going to share with us the story that you wrote. You are going to tell us a bit about the historical event that you used to write your story. And that's it. Basically, that is going to be our third hour. So do you have any question about the workshop that we are going to do? No? So, guys, please keep working. Tell me, baby.
ah, vamos a exponer nuestras stories.
I don't know because you are speaking in Spanish.
Uh, I will go to expose our stories.
Yes, baby, you are going to talk about it. So, if you finish, please get ready to that speaking part. Okay? Take the time,
Okay,
take these 15 minutes to be ready to talk in a good way because it has to be in a good way.
okay, and let's no sé, no sé.
You can do it.
Eh, ¿Cuánto tiempo tenemos?
Now in English.
Why can
How many
how
times, repeat with
many
me,
time we have?
how many times do we have? We are going to, you are going to
Bueno,
have
pero
15 minutes to
va,
finish.
teacher,
Give me 1 second,
how,
Samu. So, David,
how many
let me
time
divide
to
this.
have? But we have finished the history.
The story, you have 15 minutes to finish with the story, and then if you finish, you are going to use these 15 minutes to be ready to speak. Okay? So 15 minutes. That means
Oh,
that at 2 and 10 minutes we are going to begin with the speaking, okay?
teacher,
Tell me, Samu.
my computer is dead and I have my story there and I can find the charge of the computer. Um, and I no
Oh my
creo
god.
que alcance a terminar.
Baby. So, here is the only thing that we can do. First of all, of course, it is your responsibility to be careful with your computer, you know? But what we are going to do, or what we can do, is that you can give me like the all the speaking part of your story, and you can upload your document until 6 p.m. maximum. No more than that. If you don't upload it at that hour, you are not going to have a good grade. Okay? And in the speaking part, you have to be like the best. So please take your notebook, write some ideas if you need it. Use the resources that you have in order to do this exercise in a good way. Okay, Samu? Okay, babies, any other question about the things that we are going to be doing? No more questions? Okay, if you have any question, just as usual, open your microphone and let me know. You are going to have time till 2 and 10 minutes. At that hour, I want all the documents in the platform, okay? Today's forum. So keep working, babies. Okay, guys, you have 10 more minutes to finish. Till now, I have the workshops of Juanes, Juana, and Laura in the platform. So 10 more minutes. Keep working, please.
Teacher,
Tell me.
em, profe, es que no sé cómo decir,
You can do it.
como las palabras, ¿cuántas palabras?
How many words? Okay, repeat it with
Yeah,
me. How many words?
how many words?
It's up to you. You don't have like a limit or a specific number of words. You can decide.
Okay.
Okay? So go ahead. Okay, guys, one more thing. Of course, it is up to you to decide the number of words that you are going to use, but take into account that this is a story. Yeah, so please don't write just a paragraph. You can do it better than that. That's the only suggestion. It's a story, so take that into account. Okay. Okay, babies, 5 minutes.
Finish, teacher. I sent my work in your WhatsApp.
Yes, I have it. I am going to upload it to the platform, okay? With your
Yeah,
name.
I that is that's enough.
Okay, I am going to upload it with your name because you have to explain it to us.
Okay.
So please be ready to do it. Okay, babies, 3 minutes to finish. Two minutes, babies.
Profe, alcancé, hice un esfuerzo loquísimo y pude reescribirme esto.
Okay, now in English.
¿Verdad? ¿Verdad? Sí, sí, sí.
Okay, you can do it, Samu. Don't forget that. Okay, guys, one more minute. In 1 minute, we are going to begin with the speaking part. So each one of you is going to share with us the story that you wrote. Don't forget that you have to include some details about the historical event that you had. Okay? So, for example, if you have Second World War, you have to tell us what is that, or a little bit, some fun facts about it. 1 minute to do it. Okay, my dears, so we are going to do it. We are going to begin. I am going to share with you my screen in order to check the stories that we have. Okay? So just give me 1 second. Okay, this is it. Let's begin. The first one is Juan Esteban. So, Juanes, are you ready to talk? Let's do it, baby. This is Juanes' story. It says, the day everything changed. So, tell us a bit about the historical event that you used to do it and, well, tell us your story. Go ahead, Juanes. Juanes, are you there, baby?
Sí, teacher, sí.
English,
What do
English.
you do?
So, you are going to tell us a bit about the historical event that you used to write this story, and then you are going to tell us a bit about your story, and that's it.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
My history is the Walter Short. Walter Short is a uh, general,
It's a general.
the military general,
Mm-hmm.
the de Per, es que no se me olvidó, de Pearl Harbor. The
Pearl
Pearl
Harbor.
Harbor is a
Babies, just let Juanes. What happened with Pearl Harbor, baby?
Pearl Harbor is a base in Hawaii.
Okay.
Okay, Pearl Harbor. The Japanese attack Pearl Harbor in 7:20 o'clock 2 a.m.
Okay.
and destroyed the 4 battleship destroyed, 3 battleship damaged, 1 battleship splintered, 3 cruisers damaged, 3 destroyed damaged, 118 88 planes destroyed,
Mm-hmm.
uh, 159 planes damaged, 2402 dead, and I have left with only of the men uh, 1247 to Walter Short.
Okay.
Okay, so
And
what happened with this
that's
general?
up.
So, okay, you're telling me that it was a lot of damage in this Pearl Harbor event. And what happened with Walter? Why is he so important? What happened with this general?
Okay. Uh, because uh, es que that I made of this the history. How do you say como si la contara él?
Like it was told for him.
It was
It
told
was
for
told
it.
for him
Okay.
or by him. Okay. So
River.
he is the one who tells the story of Pearl Harbor. I mean, do we know the story because of Walter?
No, 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 no. That invented with me.
So of course you invented the story because that was the idea. But in your story, Walter is important because he is the one who tell us the story, who relate all the things that happen in Pearl Harbor.
Ah, okay. Uh, um,
Or is this the story
the
of
water is
someone?
important because
Or maybe this is the story of
uh,
someone who lived
the,
it.
the water is important because tell the story with the es que no sé cómo
You can do
decirlo.
it, you can do it. So I am reading
Uh,
your story. So he's saying something about. Okay, they are saying something that he was reported that Japanese were attacking Pearl Harbor. And what happened here? Okay, he's the one who gave the orders, right?
uh,
Okay,
yeah.
and what happened with him? Is he dead by now? Did he die or not? In the Pearl Harbor attack. What do you think? Is he? I mean, he did he survive or he died in the attack? What can you tell me?
Okay. No,
You
espera.
can do it.
Ah, teacher, I don't understand
This
the
is the
question.
question. Okay, I'm going to repeat. Don't worry. The question is this one. He is the one who was in charge of the army,
Uh-huh.
and they had this attack, this Japanese attack. So the question is this one. What do you think? Do you
Okay.
think that Walter Shore
Ah, okay.
died
Okay, okay,
or
okay,
he
okay,
is
okay.
a survivor? What can you tell me?
Okay. Si no estoy mal, me estás preguntando por qué atacaron, ¿sí?
No, I am asking if Walter survived. Te estoy preguntando si Walter sobrevivió.
Ah, yes,
Yes?
yes. Uh,
Okay,
eh,
so and what
eh,
happened with the attack?
the Walter and 1247 people.
Okay. So the entire group of him survived or
What?
just a few?
Yeah.
A few. Okay. And last question one is what
Okay.
what was the main reason of the attack of Pearl Harbor? Why did Japan
Uh,
attack Pearl Harbor?
mm, ya, ya te lo digo.
You can do
Espera.
it. You can do it. Okay.
Eh, mm, a ver. The attack with Pearl Harbor is because um, because what in the Pacific.
Mm-hmm. You can do it. You can do it. You have it.
Uh,
Be careful with vocabulary. You have it. Why did Japan attack Pearl Harbor?
because because the Walter Shore did he attack for the Pacific that Japan, okay?
Okay.
O sea, em, mm, es que no sé cómo decírtelo, no.
You can do it.
I
I
don't.
am going to let you think for some minutes and then I am going to be back to you. Okay? So that's the last question. Why did Japan attack Pearl Harbor? ¿Por qué los japoneses atacaron Pearl Harbor? Okay? So let's continue, Juanes. You have time to think about it. Okay, Juana, princess, it's your turn to shine. So this is it. Go ahead, Juana. Tell me the tragedy that marked my life. Where is the historical event that you have? Juana, are you there? Did you have your microphone? No, but she's not here. Okay, Juana is not here. Let's continue with a different one then. Let's go with Laura then. Are you ready, Lau?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let me open it and then you are going to tell us about your story. Oh, great job. Go ahead, baby. What can you tell us about the Great Depression?
Okay, the Great Depression was an economical problem that happened around the world in 1929. There, the bank and a lot of important uh, companies that work with money uh, have been in troubles, and that makes a lot of problems for 10 years around the world. It happened in October, and also, no, that's all I think.
Okay. And what can you tell me about your story?
Okay, my story is about a woman called Marilyn that his husband make a company of cars, but they want to they need a loan from the bank. So when they got it, they have a lot of they no they how do you say invertir?
Invest.
They invest a lot of money from the company that they don't have, so that's the reason that they need to pay need a loan. Also, the Great Depression happened in the same time, so they lost all the money that they have, and they get in troubles because a company that sell the machines that they need. How do you say amenazar?
You can say like betray them, maybe.
Okay, betray them.
Mm-hmm.
So they need to sell all that they have, and that's my story.
Okay, baby. Great story, and you. I was checking that you use like the things that I gave you to use. Okay, baby. Yeah,
Thanks.
thanks to you, princess. Let's continue. Then, did Juana arrive? No. Juanes, do you have your answer? Or no yet, Juanes?
Yeah, the attack of the Japan and the Pearl Harbor
Mm-hmm.
is is the, how do you say prevenir?
To prevent.
The prevent for the the how do you say flota del Pacífico?
The Pacific float.
Okay, yeah. The prevent the Pacific float for the United States.
Okay, to the fleet. Okay, baby, thank you so much. Let's go with Danny. As you don't have your microphone, you have to do what you did this morning. You have to send me the explanation through a message, okay, in WhatsApp. But go ahead, do it right now because I need the explanation. Okay, this is the one of David. So he did it on his cell phone. And you have two
Yep,
parts. So David, go
gente.
ahead. I am going to open the first one and then you just have to let me know
Well,
to change the
pero leo el, I read
English.
the
English. You don't have to read. You are going to tell us first a little bit about the historical event where your story is taking place. And then you are going to tell us in your own words a summary of your story, like the main points of your story, okay? So, first of all, what can you tell me about Hiroshima and Nagasaki?
well the that's happened in this history that basically here the state of Japan attacked Pearl Harbor, USA, the finish of the Second World War, decide devolverles.
Okay, it was
The
like a
attack
revenge.
in this mode
This
with
mo-
the two nuclear bombs with a proof basically the power of this nuclear weapon.
Okay, so this was like a revenge of United States, right?
Uh, I see I see in this form, but basically uh, USA's probó
Try.
the nuclear weapons in Hiroshima y Nagasaki cuando la guerra se había terminado, o sea, cuando ya no había
Now in
ninguna guerra.
English, don't change into Spanish. Cuando la guerra se había terminado. How do you say that in English?
When the war has have
Had
had finished,
finished. Very good. So,
and uh, take two bombs and boom.
and boom, really. Okay, yes, it was an attack from United States
Yeah,
to Japan. Okay, now
yeah.
tell me a little bit about your story.
My history that relate a short life for the children from the Nijigasaki.
Mm-hmm.
The name of the children is Tai, but in the text I don't say the name because it's a chronic, and he don't say the name in her chronic.
Okay.
And he say that her like él está.
Be careful. You can do it. Go ahead.
Mm, he say he
So,
was there for the dad in this town,
mm-hmm.
and when the family, the mother and the father, left the town because the war have ended. Um, they left the town, and in this moment they falling down the bomb in the town and destroy the first town. And that's
Okay.
it. The niño se quedó and the children have alone. The grandmother, the grandmother died, and the mother and the father died, and the another family, rest of the family of her children is from in Hiroshima.
Okay. So
Basically, the children se quedó solo, o sea, no tiene nadie.
so he's an orphan.
Yeah.
This is a really sad story, but I guess that it can be
Um,
the real story of many, many people who were there. Something else, maybe, or no more?
no more that the first part of the history relate the happy life of innocents that have the children, and
Mm-hmm.
the speed the process of the war when the Japan attacks Pearl Harbor, and he don't understand anything, but I see your family in chaos. Después, after, see the mother and father fighting, no sé si ya peleando así de ese modo. Sí, fighting
Fought. Uh-huh.
with for their father in this town, and the lo último que vio
The last thing he saw.
the last of the children that the parents fighting for the world of the father,
So this is a
and that's
really
it.
sad story. Okay, maybe just some suggestions. The first one is that you have to be really careful with the use of continuous. So, for example, parents fighting. What is missing here between parents and fighting? What can you tell me?
What?
Was. But in this case, you have plural, so what is missing?
Where? No sé, no sé,
Where?
la verdad no sé.
Where because it is plural. So, my parents were
Okay.
fighting. So be careful with these things. Don't forget every single time that you have ing as a verb, in a main verb, you have to add verb to be. Okay? So that's like the
Okay.
main suggestion. Please don't forget it. Okay, baby, thank you so much. Let's go with Samu. Samuel, go ahead, baby, attack.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, baby. Go ahead.
Give me 1 second, please.
Yes, don't forget that you have to tell me
Okay.
a bit. The first thing is that you have to tell me a bit about the historical event that you used to write your story, and then you can tell me
Yeah.
your story. Go ahead.
Okay. My historical event is the fall of uh, the Berlin Wall.
Mhm.
And yeah, te tengo que contar algo de la caída.
A bit. What is that? What is the fall of the Berlin Wall? What
Okay.
happened?
And the fall of the Berlin Wall is a success that happened in Germany.
Okay. In Germany.
Yeah. Uh, como digo,
English. How can I say?
how can I say? No, espera, lo vuelvo. Es que no sabía que
English.
tocaba decir algo de la caída del muro de Berlín.
Okay, English. I am going to give you. Okay, let's change the order. First, tell me a bit about your
Yeah.
story, and then you can give me some details about the Berlin Wall. Okay? So tell me your
Okay.
story. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, my story is about a young man that lives in Germany. But yeah, he lives in Germany, but 1 year the authorities of the German um, take the man and keep it in the other side of the wall. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and the man for 5 years after the fall of the Berlin Wall, he can't watch his family and talk with his friends. She had she she had, had she can make money because he have been work to he have to work and make money. And yeah, that's the story of the man. But then, okay, espera, es que mierda, estoy como
Maybe
trabado.
vocabulary. Be careful with that.
Sí, estoy
You
muy
can do it.
trabado, profe. ¿Me puedes dar cinco, o sea,
Now in
qué pasa
English.
otra persona?
If you ask me in
Sí,
English, I can do it.
teacher, hola.
Baby, ask to me in English and I can give you the time, but I want the question in English. So can you? Tamu, are you there?
Me
Samuel
salí.
se acaba de ir de la llamada.
Okay, so Samu just
I'm here.
Ya no.
quit the call.
You can give me 10 seconds to prepare my speaking part.
Okay, so I am
10.
going to listen, Martin Grajales, and then I am going to be back to you. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, Martin.
Teacher,
Tell
the
me.
thing is that my story is like fiction. I mean, it has
Yeah.
to be it is related to theme, but it's not true.
No, the idea was that one. I mean, you should be based in the historical event, but it was your invention, so it's okay.
Yeah, but I mean, it's stationary to the point that that will never happen.
No, it's okay because it's your own creation. It's good to me.
Okay.
So, you just have to tell me the historical event that you
Yeah,
had and then tell us your
I have
story.
to read it or I have to explain it.
Just have to tell us something about it. Tell me
Okay.
something about it.
It's basically about it's in the time where happened the genocide in Armenia. Um, this thing happened in the this happened in 19, well, I don't remember, 19 something. And well, in
Okay.
this one, people from the Ottoman Empire, I think that's how I say it in English, start kicking at the people that lives in Armenia or killed them. So in my story, it's
Mm-hmm.
about a bunch of soldiers that want to burn down a town in Armenia, like burn it down
Mm-hmm.
and make it disappear. But um, when they try to enter the city, they something killed them. Something killed them the moment they enter.
Okay.
So after a lot of deaths, they decide to replace someone because they figured out they're something, some entity that basically was protecting the town. It was like a curse, and that's pretty much the story.
Okay,
So,
so it was a curse with a monster.
mhm. Yeah.
Okay. So what did the soldiers did? Did they die or what
No,
happened?
they decided to leave before more people died.
Okay, they just ran away. Okay,
Yeah.
baby, thank you very much. Samu, are you ready? Samu.
Yes, I'm ready.
Yes, go ahead, baby. I'm listening to you.
Okay. Uh, can I start with my story and then
Yes, 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 go ahead.
explain about the. Okay. My story is about a guy that he lived in the Federal Republic of Germany. But some, how can I say, soldados?
Soldiers.
Soldiers take this guy and put it in the other side of the wall. And this guy have a lot of problem because he can't get a yes like a job because in the other part of the wall the people is so racist with the other like the other part of the yeah with the people of the other wall, part of the wall. And yeah, and the guy can make money and she can see his family and like know something about his family. She he had he
don't have a house.
So he didn't
Uh,
have a house.
she
Don't
live,
forget that is in past. You can do it.
okay. He live in the street and live
Mhm.
in the street, and yeah, that's the story of the guy. And 4 years before that, some guys like make a movement to try to um, destroy the Berlin Wall, and that guy like uh, help that guys to to destroy the wall of Berlin, and these guys do this, and he can destroy the Berlin Wall, and she can find his family, and
So
yeah,
that's the
it's
story. Okay,
and
something up,
that's the
something
story.
just be careful because don't forget that this is a story in past tense. So you are
Yeah.
like mixing past with present. Try to be careful
Okay.
with that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
also you got confused with before and after. What is the meaning of before
Yes. Antes.
and after?
Perdón, ahí me confundí. Después.
So you can do it now, it doesn't matter. It's like it's okay. It's just a feedback for you to
Yeah.
know. Now please tell me a little bit about the Berlin Wall. What can you tell me about it?
Okay. The Berlin Wall, it's a wall that would be created to separate um, the Republic Democratic German and
Mm-hmm.
the Federal Republic of German. And it's to separate like this. Um, how can I say separar las
Split.
dos como creencias?
Oh, they divided
Yeah, they
their
divided
beliefs.
the yeah,
Okay, so it was
and
basically a
yeah,
wall
that's
to divide German. Yeah, Germany.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you, baby.
Okay.
So Ivan just sent that to me through WhatsApp. Sophie, I want to listen to you, princess.
Okay, teacher.
Wow, I love it. Oh, you even put a picture. Great job. Go ahead, tell me.
Um, okay, my story is about Titanic. First, the story that this is that the Titanic was British ocean liner, or like they call her, call his, is like a transatlantic. I don't know how to
Okay,
say it. Sorry.
transatlantic, yes.
The Titanic was a ship that was built on March 31 of 1909, and it sank between April 14 and 15 of 1912.
Okay,
This ship sank in the Atlantic Ocean, and the man who sent to build this ship assured that even the himself God could not sink it. And this maritime tragedy took more than 1,500 lives compared to the very few were the survivors. It's more the number that the people who died in this accident that the people that can survive this.
okay. So it was a huge accident, the Titanic.
What? Sorry?
It was a huge accident, actually. So, baby.
Yes, it was a really such because the Titanic have a lot of people in this ship.
Okay.
Okay, um, my sto-
What about
okay,
your story?
in my story, sorry, my story is about an interview that I do it for a man that that he had 19 years old, and he named our Kenneth.
Mm-hmm.
This story is about like I do an interview with him, and he tell us about his experience having life in the tragedy of the Titanic. He tell us that he defines that he is still alive as a miracle, because he said that his life, sorry, it's like a miracle.
Okay.
The accidents, he told us that the accidents occur in the course of his life after, because when because he have a girlfriend in that boat. He go in the Titanic because their parents
He went.
give yes, he
He
went,
went.
sorry, Titanic because it's like a gift birthday of his parents,
Okay.
and he go with his girlfriend.
And he
But
went.
what?
And he went.
Okay, and he went with his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
But in this tragedy, when the boat sink, they are separated, and he never saw again she. Yes,
He
I don't know
never
if I.
saw her again.
Yes, and they knows. Se enteró, no sé cómo decirlo, sorry.
Uh-huh.
A few weeks later, that his girlfriend has died in a aerial accident when he tried to turn to his house, to her house.
Oh.
And he has a lot of, he died in a crash, and that it's this coordinate.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah. And in a lot of things that he tell is that is the principal thing, because the point of this is like Kenneth told us that I'll, he described their condition, I don't know, that like a little push from a group of people is scared and desperate to save, they push him, and he falls into an eight canal. It's for that reason that he stay alive.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
I under yes, okay.
Yes.
And in the part of the end of my story, I tell that the people in general are so brave, like this man who called Kenneth, that decide to tell us his life story, and I describe that the more brave people are those who decide to use their life story as a new a learning, or when they can teaching to others in each that they passes for themselves and for others, like I tell you,
Mm-hmm.
and not those who decide to stay in their terrible and painful past and escape capsule, that do not face their reality, then that they do not accept what they live, and who that they have today is more powerful than what they had to have yesterday. That is the accident that they live in the Titanic boat.
Okay, baby, this was a great story. I really like the extension of the story because it is a story, you know. So, great job, baby. Excellent job. And let's finish with Sarai in 2 minutes, baby. What can you tell me about your historical event and your story, baby?
Okay, John F. Kennedy was the president 35 of United States. He was born on May 29 in 1917 in Massachusetts. He
I
was
guess one
the,
second,
the
baby, just 1 second. I am going to stop you there because I am checking the things that you wrote, and I can see that you wrote like the story of John F. Kennedy. But the idea was that you had to create the story of someone who lived that day. So maybe the wife, maybe some kid who was watching the scene, maybe someone who were with him. I mean, you have to create the story of someone who lived this day.
okay,
So you have to do it again. You are going to upload it and you are going to tell me about it. You are going to be the first intervention on Friday's class, okay? To tell me about your story. Okay, princess?
okay,
So you just have to complete it because I have all the background here, but I don't have the story, that it was like the main task. Tienes que crear la historia, okay?
Okay, okay.
So you are going to be the first one, and I guess that Martin Segura is missing too. So you two are going to give me your points of view, and you are going to tell me about your stories on Friday. So that's it for today, babies. We are going to stop right now. Thank you very much for being part of the class, and I see you on Friday. Okay? Bye bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye. See you.
Bye. Bye.
Have a nice day. Bye bye, guys.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, darling. Bye, Juana. Okay, Juana, can you please leave the call?
¿Me llamaste?
Yes, baby. I am saying just bye bye. You are the last one, so bye.
Ah, perdón.
Don't
Chao.
worry. Bye.